On today's Live Daily News, we've got a supersized show featuring 3 interviews. But first, a San Angelo man has been indicted for a tragic fatal shooting. Troubadours is calling it quits. Lakeview earns a School of the Year award, and Joe Hyde has an exclusive interview with Senator Ted Cruz. I'm James Bellini, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but did you know ground zero for the eclipse that happens on April 8th is in Del Rio, Texas, and that entire city is holding the Solar Eclipse Fest from April 5th through April 8th. It's 3 nights and 9 music performances headlined by William Beckman, Michael Salgado, and John Michael Montgomery. To learn more about the largest eclipse festival in Texas, visit txsolareclipse.com or Google search for Del Rio Eclipse. Del Rio also has a raffle for a brand new Eclipse car. More details at txsolareclipsefest.com. Starting off, 23-year-old Benjamin Ibarra has been indicted by a Tom Green County grand jury for manslaughter for the November shooting that claimed the life of Samantha Ibarra. Ben Ibarra was conducting a mock clearing of a house in the 5900 block of Willackie Drive with an AR-15 when he shot and killed the victim. Ibarra was arrested and booked into the Tom Green County Jail and was later released on a $100,000 bond. He currently has a jury trial set for August 19th. Concho Valley PAWS is currently asking the community for help as puppies are battling and receiving treatment for parvo. In a statement, Concho Valley PAWS says that parvo is a deadly disease and recovery can take a toll on the dogs. The treatment is expensive, so PAWS is reaching out for assistance in helping the animals. To help or donate, go to cvpaws.org/donate. Have you downloaded the all-new San Angelo Live mobile app yet? It's now available on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, so all iPhone and Android users can have all the latest news stories delivered directly to their phones. That's the all-new San Angelo Live mobile app available now. A local restaurant has announced they are closing their doors. Troubadours Bar and Grill, located at 1606 South Chadburn, said that 3 days ago someone broke into their building. A day later, they were closed again after dealing with the break-in, then today announced they would not be reopening. Troubadours took over the building that was once the Concho Pearl Ice House and was the one-stop spot for Western Texas dishes and some good old-fashioned country music. Are you ready to see the largest carnival ever brought to San Angelo? Because Western Finance Carnival, the one that accompanies the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo, is about to bring their largest carnival ever. It opens on April 5th and will be open until April 21st, and it will be open from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and have special hours on April 19th from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Go to sanangelive.com for the details. To weather, right now it's 78 degrees outside and sunny, then tonight the low drops to 54 with breezy conditions. Tomorrow the high will be 80 with partly cloudy and windy conditions and a low of 56. Saturday, the high will be 85 and partly cloudy with a low of 61. Then on Easter Sunday, the high will be 91 and windy out, but the morning should be great for all the Easter egg hunts with the kids. Sunday night, however, a 20% chance of thunderstorms rolls through and brings a low of 64. When we come back, Ryan Chabot talks about Lakeview winning School of the Year and the Cotton Patch Relays, then 3 interviews. The first, Joe Hyde talks with Senator Ted Cruz, then Chasity Oaks with the Chicken Farm Arts Center, and last but certainly not least, Trey Holmes visits. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
2024 means savings galore at Jim Bass Mazda. Why not drive off our lot in a new 2024 Mazda CX-30, priced right at just $28,999. While you're here, be sure to ask about 2.9% APR financing for 72 months. This SUV has earned a top safety pick, which gives you peace of mind. Hurry! These are limited offers, and you can only get these deals at Jim Bass Mazda at the corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
Lakeview High School held a recognition ceremony on campus yesterday where Dave Campbell's Texas Football presented Lakeview with the 2023 Community Connection School of the Year Award. Lakeview showed off what their student athletes have accomplished this school year before the band and mariachi band played a few songs. Dave Campbell's presented the award in front of a packed gym, and San Angelo ISD's treasurer and former Lakeview chief, Mr. Bill Dindal, said a few words about what the award meant to the community. Congratulations, Chiefs and Maidens. This award shows just how special Lakeview High School is to the Northside community. In other sports news, Wall High School's annual Cotton Patch Relays was held on Wednesday night. Several of our local high schools competed as they make last-minute adjustments ahead of district meets in a couple weeks. The Wall Hawks put forth another dominating performance on the men's side, while the Lady Hawks and Central Lady Cats finished second and third overall on the women's side. It was another successful track meet at Hawk Stadium, and congratulations to all of our winners from around the Concho Valley. And for more sports around the Concho Valley and beyond, be sure to check in every day at sanangelolive.com/news/sports.
This month only, mix and match cleaning and disinfecting services and save big with Carpetech. For example, get your carpet clean, save 10%. Get your carpet and tile clean, save 15%. Or get your carpet and tile and air ducts clean, save 20%. Call Carpetech today, 325-735-5142.
If your home is in a wreck, call Carpetech, yeah.
Hey, I'm Joe Hyde. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Joe Hyde, the publisher and owner of San Angelo Live. I'm here with Senator Ted Cruz. I'm going to ask you some weird questions, but you're now having to get into campaign mode again, and we've seen it. I mean, you're a great campaigner, so you've been around a lot of these places like San Angelo, and obviously you're probably doing West Texas tour. You've probably been in East Texas. You might have been in some of the big cities. We've had disappointing numbers from the sales tax for Texas. They're only up like 0.5%. Normally it's up 5, 10, 15%. Have you seen any downturn in as far as economic activity? What is your anecdotal view on that?
Yeah, listen, I'm very worried about the risk of a recession. And if you look at what's happening in Washington with the Biden administration and with the Democrat Senate, we're clearly on the wrong path. The federal government is spending trillions of dollars we don't have. They're printing money. That's driving inflation, and inflation is making it harder and harder. We're here at The Grind, a great coffee shop here in San Angelo. You know what? Inflation makes it much harder for this small business to survive. The cost of everything they're buying, from coffee beans to rent to electricity and air conditioning, all of that, to insurance, all of it's more expensive. And you put on top of that interest rates. There are a lot of young families in West Texas who say they're newly married, getting ready to go buy their first house, and they discovered the house that they thought they could buy, they could only buy half as much house, because a 7% mortgage is very different from a 2.5% mortgage, what we had just a few years ago. And so I think all of that is putting downward pressure on the economy. It's making it harder for people who are struggling, and it underscores the stakes of this election. I think we're going to have a very good election in November. I hope and believe we will elect a Republican president, a Republican House, and a Republican Senate. And if we do that, we're going to see another major tax cut passed into law. We're going to see job-killing regulations repealed, and we're going to see an end to the war on oil and gas and American energy being waged by Washington. All of that's going to be great for Texas. It's going to produce jobs in Texas. It's going to increase wages in Texas. We want an environment where jobs are plentiful, and when Washington is waging war on Texas, that gets a lot harder.
Well, you answered my next question, because I was going to ask how all the policies in the world we can talk about. Yeah. It's all academic unless Republicans win in November. What do you think I feel like, I'll just tell you, I'm an old guy. Yeah. Back in 1992, I remember talking to some George H.W. Bush campaign operative, and he said, "We got a plan. We're going to beat Bill Clinton." And I feel kind of the same way now. So what's the plan?
Look, I'll tell you the plan here in Texas. So I'm running for re-election, and we're expecting a real fight. My biggest challenge is complacency. People take it for granted. They say it's a re-elect, you're a Republican, it's Texas. I think we've got a very real fight. Chuck Schumer has made clear I'm his #1 target in the country.
And he's the Senate Majority Leader.
Yes, and the Democrats intend to spend over $100 million in Texas this year. George Soros is flooding millions of dollars into Texas right now, trying to flip Texas blue. And so my plan is simple. #1, it's grassroots. We are crisscrossing the state of Texas, making the case to the men and women of Texas, but particularly West Texas. Look, I have always been supported by the men and women of West Texas who have common sense conservative values, and I think it's critical that in West Texas people come out and vote in November. They get their friends to vote in November. They get their neighbors to vote in November. They engage and they speak out. I would encourage everyone, go to our website. It's tedcruz.org. sign up to volunteer. We're going to have volunteers knocking on doors, making phone calls. Sign up and make a contribution. Give 25 or 50 bucks. You know, the other side has millions and millions of dollars coming into Texas. I've always been supported by individual Texans giving 10 or 25 or 50 bucks. And we want to fight for freedom, for jobs, for security. I think this whole election is about keeping Texas, Texas.
All right. Well, Senator Ted Cruz, thank you very much for your time. And now back to the studio.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Thanks, Joe. Now here's Chasity Oaks with the Chicken Farm Arts Center.
Welcome back to the show. Joining me today, we have a delight, and that is Sarah is here, and Chasity is here with the Chicken Farm Arts Center, and also Evelyn is here, and Evelyn's only been around for about 10 weeks, so we have a very special, very new guest. So welcome, y'all.
Thanks for having us.
And what's going on out at the Chicken Farm?
Oh, we have lots of fun things going on at the Chicken Farm. What don't we have? So this coming weekend, we actually have Green Apple Music.
Green Apple Music. That is seems like a pretty good fit out there.
It really is.
Of course, music is traditional at the chicken art farm.
Yes.
So who's playing this weekend?
So this weekend is Summer Dean and Dallas Burrow.
Okay.
So Green Apple Music is good, really great at bringing singer-songwriters to us.
Okay.
A lot of folks that are up and coming on the music scene and who have made a name for themselves but isn't maybe nationwide known yet. And so we feel like we get to be some of the first people who get to really listen to some really great performers.
Well, and that's a fantastic venue for it. It's laid back, outdoors. It's a very nice place. Probably conducive to singer-songwriters.
Yeah, it's everybody's sitting out on the patio. It's a listening concert, and there's still tickets available that you can purchase through Green Apple Music.
Okay.
We have light food for those who do buy tickets, and then doors open at 7 for food, and the band starts at 8.
And that's Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you've also got Sarah's here because of the weekends. First Saturday. There it was. Yeah, there goes my memory again. But first Saturdays at the Chicken Farm. So April is full of wonderful events.
Yes.
So what are you going to do to start with?
So I actually run the Kids Coop, which is a place for kids to
kiddos.
come and create.
Okay.
We're going to schedule out our days because it's been amazing how many kids have been coming. So for this first Saturday, we're going to start with our toddler hour, which is from 10 to 11.
Okay.
We're going to read a book talking about flowers and do a little craft. And then from 11 to 11:30, everyone's welcome, and we're going to start hand printing with paint on the outside of the Kids Coop. And you put your name and all that, so you can always be a part of the Kids Coop with your handprint.
Okay.
And then from 11:30 to 2, we will have our craft time, which is we're going to be making rain sticks out of paper towel rolls, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be putting together flower garden bags for children to take home and plant their own little flower garden. And then from 2 to 3, we're going to learn about rain dances, why they were done by the Native Americans, and how maybe we could do something like that.
Okay.
And then from 3 to 5, we can just play and have fun and do all sorts of things in the Kids Coop.
Well, get those rain sticks going and let's do the rain dance because we're really needing some rain. I was out in the country over the weekend and it's dry out there.
Yes.
So we really need that. Now, where's the chicken coop and where are the handprints going to be?
So the Kids Coop is actually kind of in the middle, in where the patio is.
Okay.
We're going to have all sorts of stuff out there too. So everybody come out because we're going to have outdoor Jenga, we're going to have Connect 4, and Cornhole, and I think the Plateau Brewery is coming this month.
Okay.
And so the Kids Coop is actually kind of off to the side, and all the kids can come in and play, and there's a little area that they can play with chalk, and the handprints are going to go on the outside, on the wall outside, so we can always see everybody who's joining us.
They can always come back and say, see, there's my handprint. Okay. And again, that's the first Saturday, and that's
Yes.
not this weekend.
No,
but
that
it's
is
the 6th.
yes, April 6th.
April 6th. Okay, and that'll kick off the month of April for or the first Saturday's coming up.
Yes.
Okay.
So you hit the nail on the head when you said things about dry and all these things leading up to rain.
Yeah.
Our first Saturday is actually going to be called our Texas Rain Fest.
Okay.
So we are trying to bring on the rain.
There you go.
We
That's-
kind of had a mud spattering last night, so hoping for some real rain.
Yeah, that one blew through real quick. It
Yeah.
was the right kind of rain. It just didn't stick around long.
Yeah. So we'll have at 3 o'clock that afternoon, we're going to invite everybody, kids, adults alike, to come join us to do an actual rain dance.
Yes.
Bring your rain sticks or come make one on the farm.
That's perfect, and we may be doing that every weekend for the rest of the year. What else can people expect out at the chicken farm? You've got the restaurants out there.
Yes. So Roots at the Silo will be serving brunch from 11 to 2 or until they sell out, so come early. We've got a couple of studios that sell sweets and treats and drinks.
Okay.
But then we've got all of our artists and some new art vendors that are coming around, and really excited about their new artworks. We had a few studios turn over, so we actually have several new artists as well. So our Kids Coop is one of the new studios.
Okay.
And then we've got 3 more that are new. So
the chicken farm is evolving. It's got this wonderful history of art up on MLK Drive, right there just down from 29th. And it's been there, I know, since the early 80s. Personally, I know. It's a great enclave for artists and has been. We're so grateful to have y'all continuing that tradition.
Well, thank you. We're happy to be a part of it.
Okay. And again, showing my age, I forget stuff from time to time. So if I've forgotten anything that you want to mention this time, now's the time.
Just that we are located on MLK. First Saturday is April 6th, and we'll be open from 10 to 5. So bring your littles out, bring your kids out, bring your relatives out. We are family friendly and looking forward to having you come join us.
And they can learn more on social media and website?
Yes. Primary place is probably Facebook. We do have Instagram as well for both the Kids Coop as well as the Chicken Farm Art Center, and as well as our website.
Great. Chasity, Sarah, thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing Evelyn. She's been perfect. We'll go back to you guys.
2024 means savings galore at Jim Bass Mazda. Why not drive off our lot in a new 2024 Mazda CX-5, priced right at just $29,999. While you're here, be sure to ask about our 1.9% APR for 72-month financing. This SUV offers a sculpted exterior with a sophisticated interior. Hurry, these are limited offers, and you can only get these deals at Jim Bass Mazda at the corner of Houston Hart at Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
Thanks, Chasity. Be sure to check out the Chicken Farm Art Center over on MLK Boulevard. Now, here's Yantis Green and Trey Holmes.
And welcome back to the show. Joining me today is Trey Holmes. Trey, I'm glad you're here on Easter week.
Yes, sir. Thank you for allowing me to be here, Yantis.
And you have, of course, there's let's talk about Easter. You're here because you've got some special Easter events.
Yes, sir. We sure do. So at Community Hills Christian Church, located off Knickerbocker by Burger King. We're the Burger King Church. That's what I tell everybody. Just go to Burger King, then you can come over and visit us on 10:45 on Sunday morning. But yeah, Easter's coming up. We got Good Friday, and then Easter morning. And I know a lot of people are happy and excited about a 4-day work week. But what I'm happy about is we get to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ this Sunday morning. But before then, we've got a few activities at church.
Okay.
And I know you want me to tell about them. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Talk to me about the Easter egg hunt.
So Friday evening, we have a community Easter egg hunt. Anybody is welcome. We do have a potluck meal with it. So, if you want to grab the kids, grab the grandkids, nieces and nephews, bio, foster kids, whatever they are, you're welcome to come out to the Alexandria Ranch. It's out at 9990, that's 9990 Arden Road. I think we all know where Arden Road is out there. Go out and you keep going, and there will be an American flag at the gate, but you can turn in there and follow the road.
Okay.
And I promise you, we have more Easter eggs than there will be kiddos to pick them up, no matter how many show up. But we've got that going. It starts at 6, generally lasts till about 8 o'clock. Great time to come out, make some new friends, and get in an Easter egg hunt for the kiddos while you're there. And I'm trying to talk our guy that coordinates it. I'm trying to talk him into doing an adult Easter egg, a clean adult Easter egg.
I got you. I understand.
Somebody point that out.
Yep.
And so, there might be a pretty nice prize in there, but I can't promise anything. So,
all right. Well, and on a serious note, this is the most significant, most important week in Christianity.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
And you're right, it is about the resurrection and the week leading up to it, including, the Holy Thursday, Good Friday,
yes,
of course, the crucifixion, and then the all-important resurrection on
yes,
Sunday.
Sir. Yes, sir. And we're going to celebrate that Sunday morning at 10:45 a.m. That's when our worship service will start, which I always say show up a little early. That way you can make sure you get the seat you want, but also we got some coffee and donuts in our foyer, like any good church.
Right.
got some treats, and but come in. This Sunday is the Come As You Are service, because there are people that only go to church twice a year for Christmas and Easter, and they feel awkward. And it's like, every Sunday we've got people. I say we got people in shorts and flip flops, all the way up to suits and ties and everything in between. So. You wake up at 10:30, you want to come in your pajama pants, go ahead and do it. Just make sure you got on pajama pants.
That's right. And of course, the idea is to celebrate the resurrection and
yes,
to help everybody, get a little bit closer to God.
And that's exactly right. As a matter of fact, one of the things I try to pray every Sunday, and my messages are shaped around no matter where you are in your faith, a longtime follower of Christ, a baby Christian, or even someone who is not a Christian and doesn't know anything about it, that we can all take one step closer to Jesus in faith. And hopefully, my hope is that everybody will take that step that crosses the line from death to life by placing their faith in Jesus Christ. Because that's what he came, died, and then proved the power that he has through the resurrection.
Exactly. Now, you've also got a surprise.
Yes. So, as a matter of fact, it's Easter, so we got to have some Easter egg surprises. And I'm so glad you asked, because one of the men in our church, I'm just so impressed he did this, because we will be streaming, whatever you want to call it. We are going to show The Chosen, season 4 of The Chosen, not seasons 1 through 3, but season 4 of The Chosen. Okay. Beginning this Wednesday, we're going to start working our way through season 4. We managed to get permission to stream it through the church. If you want to see it anywhere else, you got to go to a movie theater and pay a ticket. But we're going to start with episodes 1 and 2 of season 4, and then just keep moving on through the next 3 weeks. So for the next 6 weeks, Wednesday night at 6:30 for free, anybody who wants can come to Community Hills Christian Church, which is at 3309 Knickerbocker Road, and come watch The Chosen with us. It's going to be a great time. Fantastic opportunity, and it's a really, really good series. Yes, sir. It's excellent. I guess you've watched some of it. I've seen the first one. Yeah. I was a little late to the game, but I watched all 3 seasons. I had to binge watch them, while I was waiting to get married to Tara. That's what I was doing, watching The Chosen. All right. I had more free time then. There you go. But no, I'm really excited about it, and it is free. We do have snacks and drinks at church, but we're asking, hey, if you come, bring a snack, bring a drink, and it's like I tease people and say, well, the charge is a box of Junior Mints because that's to get in the door, because that's my favorite. But you don't have to bring Junior Mints if you want to. All right. Now they can, if they forget the time and place, they can always look online. Yes, our Facebook page is the easiest way to find information, and it's just you can go to Facebook and just search Community Hills Christian Church, San Angelo, and we'll come right up. Yes, sir. Very good. Trey Holmes, the Community Hills Christian Church. All right. Yes. Thanks for being here. Hey, thank you for letting me be here, Yantis. And happy Easter. Yes, sir. Happy Easter to you. Back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Concho's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Concho's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Concho stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Concho's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thanks for watching the only locally owned live news show in the Concho Valley. We really appreciate your feedback in the comments section and letters to the editor. Thanks again for making San Angelo Live the #1 news source in the Concho Valley. We look forward to bringing you all the news again throughout 2024, first as always. Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.